If you're new to an open relationship, you might want some examples of open relationship rules. That's great. Having some ground rules in place and learning from those who have done it before you is a great place to start. If you and your partner are both on the same page, then opening up your relationship is likely to go much, much more smoothly. One thing I've learned over the years is that some open relationship rules are better than others. In fact, some rules can actually make things worse, and we definitely don't want that for you. So in this video, we're going to cover why couples set rules for their open relationship in the first place, some examples of common but ultimately unhelpful rules for you to avoid, some examples of starter rules that you can use as you begin to open your relationship, and then how to take your rules to the next level. I've got something else that you can try instead or in addition. But first, hey there. If you don't already know me, my name is Brian G. Murphy. I'm an activist educator and certified relationship coach, and whether you're single, dating, monogamous, open, polyamorous, or something else entirely, if you want practical, actionable advice on all things relationships, sex, and dating, subscribe below for new videos every Wednesday afternoon. First up, why do couples set up rules for their relationship in the first place? The two usual reasons are to protect the existing relationship that you've already got, and then to avoid uncomfortable feelings like jealousy, insecurity, or loneliness. All of that makes perfect sense, and so we're gonna figure out how you can go from there. Here are some examples of pretty common rules that I've seen to be counterproductive in the long run. They are, we can't talk about who we're hooking up with, and we can't find out about it. Or maybe it's the opposite of that, and it's, I have to be there every time, all the time. Another rule is that it has to be only sex and no feeling, no repeats. We can only hook up with someone once and then on to the next person. Or you might have a rule that you can't do XYZ, insert whatever sexual or romantic act there is here. Another rule that I've seen that often doesn't end well is you or your partner having to approve anyone that the other one wants to see, or having a rule that you can veto someone and keep your partner from seeing that person. So now that I've shared this list of rules that I think aren't so helpful in the long term, I want to share why that is. It's because those rules, and any that you might be thinking about like them, are focused on controlling behavior rather than on addressing your underlying needs and concerns. Those rules don't address any of the uncomfortable feelings that might come up when opening up your relationship. They just try and avoid them altogether. And that's pretty hard in practice. Even if you agree to all of those rules up front, something might shift over time that you can't control. Like, we don't choose who we get feelings for. Sometimes it just happens. And then, like, what if you or your partner breaks a rule? What happens next? They like get in trouble, or you just like break up? There's often not a clear path forward. So rules like this can end up creating this unhealthy dynamic between the two of you where you're constantly policing each other or feeling like you've done something wrong. They're breeding grounds for shame or resentment, and plus, like, it's human nature to want to break rules. So then what do we do to move forward? If you're avoiding those rules, what are some good rules? I've got a list of some rules, or you might call them agreements, that might be helpful for you to put in place as you're starting to open up your relationship. Here they are, and I will write them out down below this video so that you can copy and paste them if you're more of a reader than watching a video about it. Okay, so here they are. You are not obligated to tell me about hookups or dates on any specific timeline, but I'm always someone that you can talk with about that. If you do something that puts me at risk for an STI, tell me as soon as you find out. We will honor the commitments we make to each other and not flake on plans for sex with someone else. We will honor the commitments we make to our other partners and not flake on them just because one of us is suddenly free or bored or insecure. We'll have a standing time every week or every month to talk about how things are going and share any feelings or concerns that come up and check in regarding our other partners and to just celebrate our awesome relationship. We will respect our shared living space by making plans in advance if one of us wants the apartment or bedroom to ourselves, and we'll clean up after ourselves in the way that we would do with any other roommate. There will be no sex-iling. We'll communicate in advance if we plan to be unreachable for an extended period of time or if we won't be coming home. Once you decide on what you both want your open relationship to look like, you want to get clear on how you will show up and how you will respond when things don't go completely smoothly for you. For that, you want to establish some boundaries for yourself. Boundaries are things that are completely in your control, and they guide your actions and help to keep you safe and secure. For more specifics on what boundaries are and what they are not, go ahead and watch the video on your screen right here. And remember to subscribe for new videos every Wednesday afternoon. Bye for now.